I can't believe we're finally here. Can you believe it?
That's us.
Oh my God, we are on stage.
Mom, look, I'm on TV.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
What's going on? Woo! Oh my gosh. Well, my name is Konception. I'm joined here by...
Hello, I'm Limy. My Twitch is LimgaSSB.
Yes, and I've been teasing this a little bit on my socials. We have two incredibly special guest commentators with us. If you'd like to introduce yourselves.
I'm Devon. I was one of the programmers on Bugsnax.
And I'm Zuhn. I'm the creative director and head writer of Bugsnax.
Yes.
Yeah, they definitely got the credentials. Yeah.
Let that be a lesson to everyone. All you got to do is ask, and sometimes they might actually come out, you know?
Yeah.
You never know. Kind of a dream come true for us. But we are going to be running Bugsnax for you, specifically all bosses, base game, co-op in quotes. We put that in quotes because we're not going to be playing on the same file. That's not possible in this game. So what we do is Limy takes part of the all bosses route that we would do solo. I take another part, and we complete the all bosses route together with one of us finishing at the end. So very unique category, and I think you ready to get started?
Yeah, I'm ready to get started.
Whew.
So
all right.
we have a color bid war, right?
Yes, thank you. Yes, we have a color bid war. So if we could get the top two choices, please.
So the number one choice was orange.
Okay.
And the number two choice was black.
All right, so you want to take black?
Yeah, I'll take
orange. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to take orange. Thank you so much for donating towards that. As teases, by the way, we're going to have the whole run to be able to get to the Cheddar Bortle Rex fight, and I think you're going to want to see that. It's an incredibly interesting boss fight, let's say. All right, you ready?
Yep, I'm so ready.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! All right.
Yeah, so if you've never seen this game before, this is Bugsnax.
Mm-hmm.
We're on Snacktooth Island, and there's bugs that are also snacks. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like in the title.
Yep, it's right there. We're going to be starting off with probably the hardest jump in the game, both of us. First 4 or 5 minutes, we're going to be doing the same route. And then after the first 4 or 5 minutes, me and Limy are going to diverge incredibly. So keep an eye out for that. Here we go.
Oh, I did it.
I did it too.
Watch this. Guys, watch the trick. Oh.
All right.
Oh, we're walking on air.
Okay, yeah, we're walking on nothing, by the way. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
Is there nothing there, Kevin?
Yeah, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, you
Kevin?
want to talk about that?
Yeah, so I did accidentally patch out that skip once.
But the more incredible story is what happened after, which is I went in the Discord and I was like, hey, is this purposeful? And they're like, oh, no, sorry, we're going to patch it back in for you. Which, thank you, by the way. That was incredible.
that was optimal from both of us.
Yes.
Yeah. No areola jumps.
No, yeah, we have a skip there, a backup skip, what we call areola skip. We did not need it. We both got the most optimal skip first try. Now let's see if we can both get fast fried, all right?
Yeah, I have the stream pulled up on my phone because I was checking it a second ago and I forgot to lock my phone. So if you guys post a PogChamp, I know that chat likes it. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And if the crowd cheers, I know you guys like it too.
Yeah, that'll do.
Woo! Yeah, if you're new to speedrunning, take notes. This is called crowd work.
All right, so we're gonna see if we are gonna catch a Bugsnax through the ground here in a second. Let's see if I can get it.
Oh, I didn't wait long enough.
Nope, I'm not gonna get it. That's fine. You only have a limited amount of time before you're able to catch a Bugsnax through the floor there before the cycle is unoptimal, and we don't want to lose a key cycle here. So we're gonna abandon that trick and take the 5 second delayed backup. So, oops, I missed the ketchup shot. This is a first person shooter technically. Whenever you're using the slingshot there. So yeah, this is probably all very confusing. Oh, this one is not stunned. This is probably all looking very confusing to people who are not familiar with Bugsnax. But yeah, essentially they are bugs. They're snacks. You catch them in your trap. It's in the song if you ever heard the Caro Caro Bonito song. But also incredible story with incredible characters, which we are unfortunately going to skip over pretty much all of that. But please check this game out casually. This game is incredible.
Shout out to Caro Caro Bonito, by the way.
Yeah.
That is another case of sometimes it's good to just ask.
Yes, it's just good. It's good to just ask. You never know. What's the worst they could do is say no. No, we won't patch your skip back in the game. No, we won't come to GDQ.
I missed the last shish kebab.
Oh, bummer. Yeah, so there are 4 key Bugsnax that both Limey and I have to catch here. 2 Shishka bugs, 1 Fryer, and 1 Bunger. You can catch all of them before you turn in the quests. Ideally, the Shishka bugs are the more skittery ones, so sometimes they can get away from your trap, in which case you just have to complete a quest, and then they will respawn, and then they're pretty safe to grab from there. But does lose you probably about 10 seconds.
I've never seen that before, I'm not gonna lie. It just broke.
Oh, boy.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reload.
Yeah, I think if you reload the save, you'll probably be fine.
Yeah, I've never seen my snack trap break.
You can also have the Bunger charge into the bush to get it out, too.
Yeah,
That Bunger was stunned still.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
if the physics forces are strong enough, that could just sort of snap apart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bushes can sometimes interfere with the traps too. From my perspective, at least, that's what it seems like. But I'm on to the on my side here. I'm on to the main hub here, which is Snacksburg. This is kind of where. All right, so you see these humanoid type creatures in front of us. They're called grumpuses. They're very endearing, very affectionate people. One of the main goals of the game is to get everybody who is now dispersed across the island to return home to Snacksburg, the kind of main hub of all the biomes here in the game.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you jump around on some rocks, they'll just decide to come back by themselves.
Yeah, which you're about to see that we're gonna, instead of doing it the intended way, we're gonna go out of bounds, and then they'll just decide to return on their own. But yeah, so we are a journalist. That's why the bid war was called the journalist color bid war. We are a journalist here to investigate not only Bugsnax, but Snacksburg and what happened on the island, because their main leader, Lizbert, has disappeared as well. So that is why you will see us occasionally doing interviews sometimes, because we're interviewing the people that are in Snacksburg. After that first interview is where our paths diverge. I went out of bounds just then to run alongside a fence to get into an area that is not unlocked for me yet, but I am here, so it is unlocked to me. All right.
Yeah, pretty much every area, after you get past this tutorial section, is unlocked.
Yeah. I'm about to do a trick called the super launch. So Cromdo here, who's kind of like the used car salesman of Grumpuses, is how I refer to him. Yeah, I know, a little brutal, I know. But, he's had his moments, for sure. He gives us access to this launch pad. Nope, not first try, unfortunately. The physics of which are very interesting. There we go. If you're heavy enough, you won't get the full trajectory of your launch, but if you time it where at the second you're stepping off, you also launch the pad, you can get the full trajectory of a launch as a heavy object, which we do to jump onto that windmill, get onto an invisible barrier, and then over into Sizzling Sands, which is about 70% through the game. So we are quite far away from the beginning of the game, despite only being a few minutes into it. So
yeah, if you've played Zelda Randomizer, you kind of are familiar with the concept of spheres. Yeah, we're basically in the last one already.
Yeah. We're also on my side here, we're gonna do some yeeting. So it's definitely an official strat. So we're gonna launch this here, get this person nice and mad at us. No, a little closer, please. A little closer, yeet.
While you're doing that, I skipped a whole area.
Yep.
I'm about to do it again.
Yep. Want to see him do it again? Want to see him do it again?
Want to see me do it again?
So about the super launch, it is so funny to see you do that, because we tried so hard to keep players from launching themselves.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, there's just too many triggers, and not exactly the same.
Yeah.
Because when we built the launch pad, we're like, oh, you can really skip everything with this. Let's make sure it's the player's too heavy for it to work.
Unfortunately.
Oh, no. That's kind of unfortunate for me too. Go away, go away.
It was really fun when you could launch the Grumpuses, though. Stack them up in Snacksburg.
Picantus doing his darndest to troll me a little bit here. All right.
Everyone say hi to Eggabell, by the way. Hi, Eggabell.
What happened to Eggabell's eye?
What did happen to Eggabell's eye? I don't know. We'll never know.
I don't know. We'll never know, but she is gay.
True. That is, yeah. Well, yeah, one thing I always like to bring up, and I talked a little bit about this as well with the excellent devs that we got here, is that this game is wonderful in terms of LGBTQIA representation. So incredible relationships, incredible characters. Cannot recommend it enough if you are into narrative-driven games like this one is. Also, very funny, quirky, cute games, too. Yeet.
Guys, watch this. Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, now for me, comes the potentially more stressful part of this area, which is I need to lead this black Raspy through a maze/obstacle course with some other Bugsnax who are trying to interfere with that. So luckily enough for me, though, I need these two interfering Bugsnax for a later quest anyway. So I'm going to just catch them. But normally I wouldn't because it's a little bit slower to do so. But I do need them both for a quest that requires aggressive and meaty Bugsnax.
Exact words, by the way.
Yep, exact terminology. Aggressive and meaty.
Yeah, by the way, you see me walking back just because if you go out of bounds, you have a fast travel in this game, but the fast travel doesn't trigger everything like how it's supposed to. So you have to like physically walk back into Snacksburg in order for everything to update. So I needed that to happen.
Yeah, sorry, I put that on the trigger for leaving the area instead of anything having. Fast travel was not in the game in its initial release. That got added post DLC.
Yes. Which, thank you for that, by the way, because that saves us a lot of time in the speedrun, too.
Especially in categories like 100%.
Yeah.
It saves so much time.
Yeah. All right, I think I'm about done with this.
Oh,
area.
yes, I did it.
Nice.
That's so hard, by the way. It only saves time in like this category, and it saves like 4 seconds.
Yeah, but when you get it first try, it's worth it.
I yet to snack for
This is Shelda. Everyone say hi to Shelda. Thank you.
Hi, Shelda.
now.
We're also going to say bye to Shelda. I don't think we're going to talk to her the rest of the run, unfortunately. Bye, Shelda.
Bye, Shelda.
Yeah, we skip around a lot.
Yeah, I did all that. I'm still gonna see Floofty first.
Yeah, you're still going to see Floofty before me, but that's okay.
Everyone say hi to Floofty in like 3 seconds. They're gonna be right here. Floofty's a they them, by the way. Can we get some cheers?
Woo. Yes.
Hi, Floofty.
All right. By the way, what we're doing to set up, by the way, so as mentioned, we're going to be doing all of the boss fights in the main game and the DLC boss fight if you meet the incentive, of course. Basically, what we're doing is we're setting up the required side quests in order for those boss fights to be unlocked for us, which means on my side, I have to get some specific characters to return. On Limy's side, Limy has to collect a certain amount of clues to progress the story far enough for the fights to be able to be triggerable. So this is I hesitate to call it the casual way because everything is pretty fast, but this is more or less what you would do, the minimum of what you would do to unlock some of these different quests and stuff if you were playing the game casually. Please stop trolling me.
Also, small thing I want to mention: the music of this game is so good.
Yes.
Like it's like Breath of the Wild, but like if it had like real music instead of like.
Thanks, Seth Parker, for the wonderful soundtrack.
Yes. Very, very wonderful. Plus, we're gonna hear some jams from some of the voice actors in this game later on as well, which are very, very impressive. And also unskippable, which is for this, it's good. You want to hear these, I'm telling you. All right, so we're gonna do some feeding here. One interesting thing that comes for these categories as well is inventory management for us. You can see in the bottom when neither of us have it on at the moment, but when we have a scene that we're able to do so, we'll have our inventory in the bottom left corner of the game right there, which starts off at 6 slots, meaning you can hold 6 Bugsnax at a time. That can be expanded to 18 through a variety of quests. That you have to do with Gramble's storyline, because Gramble is kind of like the Bugsnax vegan/rancher of it all. And you can see it right there on Limy's screen, actually. That's the barn where you can deposit Bugsnax, and the more Bugsnax you deposit and save, the more your inventory expands. But that takes up a lot of time, and it's a lot of catching time as well. So we are not going to expand our inventory at all, which means we have to be very careful with the Bugsnax we catch and when.
It doesn't matter as much for me, but definitely matters for Konception.
Yes, yeah, I have to be very cool. I'm going to trigger 2 cutscenes at once here. Very confusing looking, but it saves some time because I'm probably going to have to hit that cutscene with Philbo anyway, who is the blue individual. But now that saves time for me not having to listen to both. I'll only have to listen to one at a time. Some more interviews for us. One thing that's worth mentioning, which you might be able to see on the screen as is, Limy is running on the PC version of this game, and I'm actually running on the console version. There is not really a difference. All the tricks and skips and everything work on any version of the game. that I can see so far, which it's available pretty much anywhere. Again, please buy it and play it. It's a very good game. But the main differences are just kind of like quality of life things. Like Limy gets access to using the number keys to pull out tools, and I have to use a wheel, which requires stalling the time a little bit. And also, Limy can bind text mashing to the scroll wheel, which is very fast and very good on the hands.
Yeah, I'm just doing this. It's great.
And I'm just doing the old-fashioned. Okay, I have a swag trick here. Let's see if I can get it. Yes, I did it.
Nice.
Yeah. It saves maybe half a second. Like, it's really not anything, but it's very cool if you get it. To jump from the stairs to get that map, you could also just walk up the stairs and get it and fall down. But it's way cooler to jump up the stairs.
The game is coming to iOS this summer, too.
Wait,
Yes.
what?
Yep, it's coming to iOS.
I didn't know that.
Yep,
Yeah,
they announced
so
that not
long ago.
too long ago, yeah.
I'm going to be the best iPad runner of all time.
All right, I'm taking one brief pit stop in Flavor Falls here to grab 3/4 of a Sandipede. I don't need the fourth quarter. Again, I have to manage my inventory, so I don't really have the space for it. But I am going to do 1 or 2 more interviews, and then we are going to be on to the first of 4 base game boss fights. Seems like maybe there's a chance we might be fighting a boss at the same time, maybe?
Yeah, pretty exciting.
We'll see. This is Chandler, by the way, side of Chandler.
Yeah, we're wearing Chandler's hat.
Yes.
If you didn't notice.
Yes, Chandler's hat, available to be purchased, actually. So I believe that is in the Fan Gamer store, if I'm not mistaken. Yes,
Snacks hat.
Snacks hat. Chandler was
Yeah, he's
wearing
right there.
it upside down. Yeah.
Say hi.
Yeah. All right, and then I'm heading on to the first of 4 boss fights. We call them bosses in this game. They're not necessarily bosses because that kind of implies that you have to do them in order to progress the main story, which you absolutely don't. This is side content, like side quest content. They're referred to more commonly in the game as the legendary Bugsnax. There's 4 of them. The first one I'm going to be fighting is Moth the Supreme, which you can actually see in the distance over there, a giant moth pizza. And now I just have to wait for Cromdo to catch up because Cromdo is not a speedrunner, so.
This guy's seeing the sights, taking his time.
I know.
Taking his time in sunny, beautiful Minneapolis. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're here at GDQ.
treasure in there. Got it. Okay. Don't cut it. Whatever. On to the real price.
All right, we probably have like a time for 1 or 2 quick donations before I get into this boss fight, if we have a few ready.
This
Yeah.
is the place.
Absolutely.
Looks like we
We
gotta
have
do something.
$25 from Young Toon Fish, who says, so great to see Bugsnax on GDQ, such a great and cute game, and so nice to see Konception on the big GDQ stage. You earned it. And we have $5 from Axel182, who says, let's get this Cheddar Bordle Rex incentive met. Reminder to everyone, we have got an incentive for the Fight the Cheddar Bordle Rex. So please make sure you get your incentives in for that.
I'm not even going to tell you all what that is about. You're going to have to just donate and find out for yourself if you haven't played this game, but it is worth it.
Yeah, Source, trust me.
Yeah, Source, trust me, exactly. I'm doing a kind of a piece of setup here. So that is a Bombino, that little thing. It's a pizza roll. So I tried to specifically set the Bombino right in front of me off the ground so it doesn't get shot too far. Because what I'm going to attempt to do, where is it? Oh, it's kind of far away, but that's fine. I'm going to use this Bombino here for the boss fight. Basically how Mothza works, I have to launch these exploding pizza rolls at Mothza, who gets knocked down, and then there are pizza cutters on the ground that I'm going to hit Mothza with in order to take it down. It requires 3 hits, but I know we have some potentially dev-related stuff on these boss fights that we might have wanted to talk about too, so. All right, that's 1 hit for me. Yeah, so from the dev side, is there anything about these boss fights you wanted to, about Mothza specifically, that was interesting in the development of it or anything like that?
I mean, part of the reason that Cromdo takes his sweet time getting over to that casket to talk about it is because people would just ignore that it was there.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, people would completely miss that, yeah.
And the reason
The boss fight would be way harder.
The reason you just missed Mothza is technically my fault because the auto aim only works if they're continuing to go the same direction. So if they suddenly change direction and and you'd already launched it, the auto aim.
Yeah, I knew launching it there was going to be a risk anyway, but I took it and it didn't pay off. So, that's happened. That's speedrunning for you.
That's speedrunning. Yeah, we're not gonna get records here, not all the time.
We used to have way more tornadoes in this, and they would just constantly spawn, and it was a real nightmare when there was dozens of tornadoes.
Oops, I accidentally picked up a Bombino. That's fine. I didn't need that. All right. So that is Matza Supreme done. 1 of 4 boss fights complete.
This is incredible timing, because if this works, if I do everything right, yep.
Also,
I'm gonna start my boss fight.
I'm gonna interrupt for a second. Oh, Cromdo was just on fire in my. I don't know. Poor guy. That was not intended. Pour one out for Cromdo, please.
Thankfully, Grumpuses are
Non-
completely immune. Yeah, they're indestructible, immune to fire.
Yeah, and that's all Grumpuses, including us. You might notice that we don't have health or anything like that. We are indestructible. The forces of Bugsnax. Actually, weirdly enough, I just realized we're not completely indestructible, right? Because we are kind of allergic to Bugsnax.
That's true.
That's right. So if our character specifically ate one, we would throw up. That actually happens in the story at one point.
Allergic to Bugsnax.
Allergic.
You also can't swim.
Well,
can't go
love
into
lighting the
ocean.
fire with your body there. That's great.
Yes, we can't swim either.
Oh, okay, cool, I got it. Oh yeah, so my boss fight, right? 3 phases. Basically, it's this big birthday cake that is also like a spider, and to beat him, you have to light all of the candles like on fire, and you have to use the tripwire for that, just like the quest from earlier. But I could just use my body. I could light my body on fire and jump around, and hopefully I get it. And I had 1 perfect cycle. Hopefully I can get another. Ooh, that was
really close though.
that was really close.
That was really close. You got one of the wicks, which is good.
Yeah, it's really good because I can just do that. Yep, perfect.
Oh wow.
And now I'm going to go to the 3rd phase, which is the easiest one.
Great.
Yeah, 3rd phase in that fight only has 1 candle wick that you have to do on top of the head as opposed to 2 on the side of its body, so.
You're passing by the baby cake legs, which are the spawn of the daddy cake legs.
Yeah.
Their intended purpose is that if you follow them, it'll tell you where daddy cake legs is, but you already know where daddy cake legs is.
Yes, we've played this game once or twice, yeah.
There was,
Maybe you have.
there was a fun bug where they would just
my first time.
walk off the edge of a cliff for a while and just all jump off in a row. It was nice.
Yep, okay, got it, cool.
Yes. Yeah, I like that. DLC was released about a year ago now. I can't believe it's been that long. But the DLC added a bunch of quests that we call in the community mail quests, which come through that mailbox that I was just at. The reason why that is interesting is there's one of the quests requires you to get knocked off the edge by a Bugsnax, which was always pretty funny to me.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a skip right now that is not like any of the other skips that we've done. So you see this door that we tried to open and then like some earthquake happened? Yeah. We were supposed to open that door, but it takes like another 30 minutes. So I'm just going to jump up here and put the tripwire here and hopefully just jump at this just a little bit. Hopefully nothing weird happens. Hopefully nothing weird happens. Hopefully nothing weird happens. Hopefully nothing weird happens. Guys? Huh? Guys? Hopefully nothing weird happens, guys.
I'm glad nothing weird happened.
It's not happening.
Door skip, come on.
No, I'm just not a door skip per se. But hopefully nothing weird happens with me and clipping through this door. Hopefully nothing weird happens. Okay, there we go. We did it. There we go.
You just had to say it a dozen times.
It's not that bad usually.
It decided to have a real GDQ moment for sure.
Yeah. I would say that never happened before, but it happens like daily.
I'm about to be on a second boss fight. So, like we said, we've alluded to a few times, there's 4 main bosses in the game, but me and Limy are not splitting them evenly. Limy, oh my gosh, I gotta stop doing that. Limy is doing 1 boss fight, but also completing the game. So that is why Limy is in this area called the Undersnacks now, while I'm going to do the other 3 boss fights. I actually went out of bounds here just for fun because there used to be actually a skip we could do here where we could lower this
You guys want to see something
pillar.
funny?
Yeah, yes, do it. Yes, if you go the wrong way, Snack Squash is gonna get you for sure. But yes, there used to be a skip here where you can lower that panel from the ground and then use your body to shove it into the Mama Melon here, which is the second boss fight I'm doing. And it would count as one hit towards the boss fight, of which you need 4 to complete this one. But there is, I believe, at least it seems from my perspective, an invisible wall that goes around Mama Melon now. So I
That
can,
is true.
yeah, I can no longer do that, which is actually fine. I never was able to do it anyway, so I am perfectly fine with that one not being included. So for Mama Melon boss fight, we lure her over by fake catching her babies, because I would never catch her babies for real unless I'm playing 100%. And then she runs over, runs into a pillar. You want to wait for her to stop spinning just in case, because if you drop that too fast, it won't count as a hit. And same thing here as well. You want her to back up a little bit before you do it, or she comes at it in a pretty rough angle. And then you drop it. That's hit 3. And then for hit 4, Chandlo is going to do the same thing right here. See, look, snacks. It's right there. It's on my head. It's on my head, and it's on Chandlo's head.
Guys, is the cutscene supposed to look like this?
That's odd.
Yeah, that's what happened to Lisbert, if anyone was wondering.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Say hi, Lisbert. Bye, Lisbert.
Hi, Lisbert, by Lisbert.
It was Lisbert all along.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact about Mama Melon. Mama Melon, like, shoots like a corkscrew forward, but when we initially had her attack, she went end over end.
Oh wow. Jeez. that is a whole different vibe. All right, so as soon as I finish the second boss fight, Mama Melon is down. And I'm actually just gonna go, I already have the boss fight, my third and final boss fight here set up. How are we looking on the incentive, by the way?
We are currently at $3,457 out of that $5,000 target.
Okay.
So please, everyone, keep those incentives coming in.
Yes.
We gotta get it, trust me.
Yes, you want to see this fight. It's chaotic in all of the best ways. I promise you want to see this fight.
I would like to quickly call out one. We have had $5,000 from Young Horses.
Wow. Oh my God. Wow, that's like you guys.
Thanks so much to Konception and Limy for the run, and good luck. Love Young Horses.
No, love you, Young Horses.
Love you. You guys literally made one of my favorite games of all time.
Yes. Yes.
I can't say too much.
I'm gonna cry. I said I wouldn't cry. I never said I wouldn't cry.
Yeah, you never said that. We both know.
Also, by the way, I don't know which screen might be audible right now, but please pay attention to Wiggle here on the screen, absolutely laying down some track.
Can you hear me? Will you show yourself if you hear how much I need you? Will you show yourself?
Oh my God. Okay, didn't stick the landing of the song, maybe in your mouth part, but you know, it's there, and it continues.
How many takes of this did we get back?
Quite a few.
They were all amazing.
Yeah, I always say that this voice actor, whose name escapes me right now, did not get enough credit for this role, because absolutely slayed this.
Yeah, she ate.
She did not have to go this hard, but she did.
For the record, Kenna Ramsey.
Thank you.
And also, that was her idea.
Oh my God.
really?
She's like,
She's so talented.
I know someone who can play banjo.
Incredible.
Shout out to musicians, honestly.
Yes. All right, I am on the third boss fight of mine, which is Mega Maki. Yeah, we're gonna get a little lag frames there, because that is a lot of things exploding at once. But as you can see, we want to lure Mega Maki into a trap. Then it explodes, and then we need to collect the mini Maki pieces bit by bit. I'm going to get trolled, I think. Yes, I got trolled. That's okay.
But chat love that song.
Yeah, as they should.
Oh, I forgot to. Don't eat it. It's fine.
Don't hit my trap. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, the part of the game that I'm at is like the end, like Gauntlet. It's basically just a skills test with like all the different tools that you've been given through the game. It's not too hard. It just takes a while. A lot of these are just like auto scrollers.
I'm not gonna make that.
I want to jump in very quickly to say that we've had $2,000 from HNX. Says thanks for such a great program every year. Renews my hope in humanity. That $2,000 went towards the Cheddar Border Rex, which has now been met.
Yes.
Nice.
Guys, big cheers for that.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out.
Thank you so much for that generosity. I'm actually going to do that boss fight immediately after this one then.
Yeah.
Since Limy will need a little bit more time to finish the game on their end, though actually I might get 4-phased this. Let's see if I could.
Yeah, so, like I said, Gauntlet, it's a skills test. I don't want to do this one, but there's a whole crowd over here, and I have a phone with a camera. You know what I mean? You guys are putting 2 and 2 together right now. Okay, so the way that this works is there's like these invisible checkpoints where you just have to like make sure that enough of them like die every so often. That's kind of all it is. So I just have to do that. I can take a better one. Here, one more time. the run back. Okay. And now all the grape kudos are out, and I'll hit them. That's fine.
All right, and on my side, I just finished my 3rd and final boss fight of the main game.
Wow.
Megamaki is down. Unfortunately, for the
longest
first
boss
time ever, I got 4-phased on that. I did not. Usually, you can defeat them in 3 phases, but I got 4-phased, which I've never had to do. Now I'm going to jump while Limy is finishing up the gauntlet section here. I'm going to jump over to the Cheddar Border Rex fight. Thank you so much again for all the generosity, to get that met. Cheddar Border Rex is the 5th legendary Bugsnax that's in the game that is unlocked through completing the DLC questline, which was made available for free last year and adds literally dozens of hours of content for free. So I highly suggest checking it out. Here is Cheddar Border Rex. Cheddar Border Rex, by the way, is a giant charcuterie board. How many of you expected a giant charcuterie board boss fight? Or a few. I hope that means that you played the game. Otherwise, that would be really hard to predict. But yeah, this boss fight is very chaotic. It's pretty RNG heavy, mainly through the use of these giant Cheddar orbs that are around bouncing me around. And also the Cheddar Border Rex, their defense tactic is to throw rocks to prevent you from throwing stuff at them. What we need to be doing is throwing stuff at Cheddar Border Rex. See, that's one thing that will get in your way. We need to throw stuff at Cheddar Border Rex to defeat the glass portion around so that they are exposed, and then we could shrink them down to a size that we can catch them right in the end. I'm gonna launch that now. That should be good. Yes, okay. Phew.
Cheddar Border is not only a charcuterie board, it is also a dung beetle.
Yes. So my favorite Bugsnax, and a lot of people's default favorite Bugsnax, which we talked about a few minutes ago, is the Bunger. Bunger.
Yeah.
If you have an attendee badge here live at the event, the Bunger is on your badge. Which
That's us.
Yeah, that's
Right
us.
now.
We're doing that right now.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Any attendees?
Any attendees? Any attendees in the audience?
Any attendees in the audience?
I hope so.
If you're not an attendee, just cheer. Woo.
If somebody didn't cheer, please check them out because they probably don't have a badge. I just completed phase 1. Phase 2 is very similar to phase 1, except the launchers themselves are not. They're currently covered by debris. So what we need to do is shrink these Cheddar orbs down to size. So that they're small enough to enter the tiny holes and then break them apart. So I shrunk down 2 of them. That you're not holding anything. You can't throw nothing.
Do you remember any of the prototype names for Cheddar Border?
Say again?
Do you remember any of the other names we were trying to come up for Cheddar Border? Like there was like a
Yeah,
smorgas
it was like,
beetle
yeah.
or something.
Let's see, Scargus board was
Scargus board.
Scargus board. Oh, that's pretty cool. I personally liked how very cheese-oriented the DLC seemed to be. We got
Was
Cheddar
very
Orb,
cheese-oriented.
Cheddar Border Rex, plus if you count like Spagheiter and stuff with having some parm cheese on there.
I do.
Lobster.
Yeah. All right, almost through phase 2.
Hitting whammies because it's a legit run.
Yep. All right, phase 2 is complete for me. Limy is about a minute or so from like finishing the game, but time will be whoever finishes between me and first. We'll call it out. So
Yeah. It's fine. I'll just take a second. I'll take a small detour. You know what I mean?
For sure. I'm gonna wait. So oftentimes, so what we have to do is get Cheddar Bortle Rex to throw the Ched Orbs into that launcher, but very often he'll launch the Ched Orb and then rocks immediately after, which I'm sure was probably intentional, so you don't just launch it right away.
It was.
Yeah. So I see you. But sometimes if you're really fast, you could skate one in there, which I would try in like a PB or world record attempt, but I'm not gonna mess around with it here. I'm just gonna take the time.
I said this to you before, but because there is no health in this game, our best move is to just annoy you as a player.
Yep, here it is.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it.
Ow. Yeah. There you go. All right, cool. That's phase 3. And now the Ched Orbs are finally gone, which are the things that tend to cause the most chaos in this fight. Now you might be wondering, what do you use to fight then? If there are no more Ched Orbs as items, well, how about a giant Strabby and a giant ball? Get over here. All right, so Cheddar Bortle's gonna pick up the Strabby. He's gonna launch it at me, similar to this previous phase. Thank you for stalling for content. You can probably finish soon, actually, to be honest, because I'm on the last part of the boss fight here.
I gotta hit the important one right now. Gotta hit it. Line up.
We had so many bugs early on where the Strabby would not grow or would grow at the wrong time and just be like, okay, now I have a small Strabby right now. That's supposed to be big.
Would it be like a small Strabby and a big ball?
That happened a couple times, but...
Or vice versa.
Or you
big Strabby, small ball.
Yeah.
You get out of this and Strabby would still be big or something. It was just, so don't grow your bugs, guys.
I think we're safe to say that time is coming up for both of us,
Yeah,
right?
time's coming up.
So be ready on that. The glass is finally broken. Cheddar Bortle is brought down to size. I'm gonna throw it here. And that's the end of that boss fight.
Yeah, and this is almost the end of the game right now.
And?
Okay, shout outs to young horses for coming. Okay, time.
The absolute stall at the end. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was a 34:51.
Wait, that wasn't bad.
That was a 34:51.
For adding the whole other like boss fight, that's not bad.
If we didn't add the boss fight, that probably would have been a world record.
Yeah, actually though.
Yeah, probably. So that is awesome. That was an awesome run. You want to do shout outs?
I need to gather mine real quick.
Okay,
you can do yours.
Cool.
You can do yours.
I wanted to just shout out. First, I want to shout out Zuhn and devonsoft. Thank you so much for being here, driving from Chicago to join us. Thank you for being involved with this incredible game that has changed probably both of our lives.
Yeah, literally both of our lives.
Yeah, so thank you so much for doing that. Shout out to the Bugsnax community. I hope you're all watching out there. You are all some of the more friendly individuals I've seen in all of speedrunning, so thank you so much. If you want to learn how to speedrun this by yourself, by the way, speedrun.com/Bugsnax will get you to our Discord server. And we also have a subreddit, r/Bugsnax speedrunning, if you have questions. But the Discord is probably a little bit easier for us to access. This game is super accessible. Any percent is like 15, 16 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to learn. I taught it to Limmy in a Discord call in like 30 minutes once.
Yeah.
So
literally,
yeah.
I learned this game in a Discord call. Like, not even a year later, I'm at GDQ.
Yeah,
like,
here we are.
Yeah. We released this game in a Discord call because of COVID. So.
that is awesome. Two last shout outs I wanted to say. I wanted to shout out my partner, Ashlyn, who is an incredibly supportive and loving individual who is having a watch party at home in Texas. Thank you so much for arranging that for us. And one last thing I wanted to say, I try not to take up too much time. I said this when we got accepted, but I've submitted to GDQs 13 times in a row without getting in. And I just wanted to say, oh man, this is emotional for me.
Yeah.
It's a long time coming, and thank you to GDQ for making this such a special moment for us. And if you are out there and you've been submitting, you're getting frustrated, just keep submitting. It'll happen.
Yeah. One last thing, I don't think you said it. Shout out to Konception's hotfix show, Awfully Silly.
Yes.
You gotta submit if you have a game that you speedrun that definitely fits in like the awful block or the silly block of GDQ.
Yes, not this game.
Not this game.
Not this game.
Game's incredible.
This game's a masterpiece. So.
It's silly.
But
okay, it is silly.
It's a little awful.
No.
Yeah, definitely submit to a show. Hit them up.
Yes, please do.
For my shoutouts, shoutouts to the Bugsnax community. You guys are so nice. You guys are the best. When we got into GDQ, everyone in the chat was like, dude,
Yes.
like big grats.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to the Monkey Ball Speedrun community. I actually barely run this game. I'm a monkey baller. Like I got the GDQ shirt from before. I know some of them are in the crowd. I've been running Monkey Ball since like 2015. I've been speedrunning since like 2011. The first time I submitted to GDQ was like 2014, and I'm finally in.
Yes.
It's so nice. Thank you so much, GDQ. Follow our Twitches.
Yes.
Limga SSB.
Conception.
That is mine. Conception. Our Twitters too. They're pretty funny.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I think we're good.
I think we're good. Yeah.
Before I cry anymore.
It's also perfect because the credits are just ending.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Play this game. Buy it. Steam, Epic Game Store, PlayStation, Switch,
Yeah, the
Xbox.
credits are just ending. Ooh, there's nothing else.
There may or may not be 2 different post-credit scenes depending on when you finish the game, actually.
Yeah, just buy the game yourself.
Figure it out.
Please. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you
everybody.
so much.
Absolutely incredible co-op run. Thank you to both Konception and Limy for that. We have had $50 in from CMM1215. Limy and Konception, I'm so excited and proud of you. I'm thrilled all your hard work has paid off. We're all in the audience watching you and cheering both of you so much. You both made my life so much richer, especially through these past few years. Besties. All right, we are going to be back after a short break. Don't go anywhere because we've got so many more speedruns for you.
This is the GDQ Hotfix. Games Done Quick's diverse roster of shows that deliver a flavor of speedrunning for everyone.
But they do. Oh yeah, I forget. Here's like real gaming right here.
What is this RNG?
So we shoot here, grapple here, you shoot here. Oh, there we go, Okay. Yeah.
It has Voldemort!
No.
This is the duffel bag Ashley skip.
We got a PB!
Catch our streams every day on twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick.
Juneteenth, our annual event celebrating Black independence, is coming up June 17th and 18th. Join us as we highlight the amazing talents of the Black speedrunning community. Apologies for that. Mark your calendars. Flame Fatales 2023, GDQ's next all-women charity speedrunning event, is coming up August 13th to 20th. The Flame Fatales community will be raising money for charity and spotlighting the talented women in speedrunning. Volunteer applications will be opening on June 6th. For more information about Flame Fatales, go to gamesonquick.com/Flame Fatales or type !FF in chat. If you're a woman interested in joining the FF community, DM @Flame Fatales on Twitter or head to our website. We do hope you're enjoying Summer Games Done Quick 2023. Right now, we're going for another interview.